Well, I'm working with African folk tales, and these come from an oral tradition. I'm working from documents of stories which were taken down by linguists, anthropologists, missionaries who wanted to get written alphabets of these hundreds of tribal languages, you see, which were not written languages. Yet story was a very vital part of the life in the day. Now, those linguists and anthropologists wanted to get written alphabets to create a dictionary of those languages. And what they would do, they generally would ask for stories. But the stories, when told by the informant, was very often summarized. It was like a précis of the motif. They did very valuable work in documenting the story motifs, but very rarely was it told in a way that when it entered the book, you felt the richness of the oral tradition. Now, I work from these documents. I work from the Schomburg Library in Harlem in New York City, 131st Street and Lenox Avenue. It's a research library. People have come from all over the world to use those resources. Today, with the internet and all of that, they don't have to leave anywhere. They can tap into those resources from home. But they have the works that are long out of print from the 1800s and early 1900s. And these are the sources that I work from. I go to the Schomburg Library. I copy out these documents of stories when there are stories that interest me. And then I become the storyteller. Now, what can I do with stories that were in the oral tradition and it's going to be in a book? How can I bring something of the feeling of the oral tradition into my writing? Through poetry. I use the devices of poetry in my prose. In reading any of my stories, you're going to hear the rhyme, the rhythm, the syncopation. You'll find onomatopoeia, the playing with sounds. All of the devices of poetry work closely in my prose. What often a prose writer will avoid because they would want you to read more fluently, more directly, I am seizing upon and using in the way I write my stories. I would like my reader to feel, while reading the story even silently, that he or she can hear the storyteller, you see. And so by using those devices of poetry, I open that up quite directly.